I'm here with head IPFW men's golf coach Billy King, and Billy, a pretty good tournament a couple weeks ago at Cleveland State. Talk about the course at Canterbury and how you thought the team did.
Well, the course at Canterbury is always great to go over and play. These kids love it. Got a lot of history to it, a lot of tradition. We got a top five. We got fifth. We were third going into the final day and finished fifth. A couple teams right behind us played really, really well. Wasn't that we played bad, it's just that they played really, really good. Continuing to improve every week, and you know, we got our goals set pretty high, and they seem to be working really hard. But anytime you finish in the top five, Bill, in the 12, 13 team field, we're pretty comfortable with that.
This weekend you head down to Dayton to compete in the Dayton Flyer Invitational at the NCR Country Club. Talk about the Invitational a little bit and what you expect to see.
We're going to see a lot of good teams there. NCR, again, is a golf course, a country club with great tradition, so it's an honor to be there. But I look at our team as one of the top five teams in the field if we play to our potential. Got a little different lineup this week. Patrick Kuhnenreit, who hadn't played for us yet this fall, who was a big contributor last year, is going on this trip to play as a team member. And Oliver Gibson, our freshman that played pretty well over in Cleveland in his first ever D1 event, is going to go play as an individual. So real excited about our team. So we'll have our core 3 or 4 players. We're throwing Patrick in there this time with Oliver, and I'm excited about it. We had a excuse me, we had really good 2 rounds put together in qualifying, and we're looking forward to going over there and playing Monday and Tuesday.
Now, all year you've gotten some really strong key contributions from the top of your lineup in EJ, Jake, and Drew. Talk about the importance of having a good core at the top of the team.
The key to success at Division I golf is having a consistent 2 and 3 and 4 players every event. If you can count on that, I've often stressed to our team that the great teams have 4 players that are going to shoot sub 75 rounds, 74, 73s, get it down in there. They normally have 3 or 4 players that are doing that every round. And right now we're at about 2.5 doing that. So if we can get that other 1.5 in there and get our 4 players at 74 and below, 75 and below, we're going to play really, really well. So I'm anxious to see if that comes through this week. But that's always the key at all of these tournaments. They're always really good fields. Division I golf at the men's level is very good, so you've got to bring it every time out, or you're going to be back in there in that 9th or 10th spot. And that's why I'm proud of our boys. We've, you know, 2 top 5s this year out of 3, and finishing 12th at Wolf Run in that field. Doesn't sound very good, but that was a pretty good finish for us with the quality of that field and where we're going.
And then speaking of NCR, Canterbury, Wolf Run, talk about the level of courses you're playing this year. You're not playing any easy courses. You know, was that intentional on your part to try to put the guys in a better position, or what was your reasoning behind that?
It was intentional on my part, Bill, because I'm a true believer that the tougher course you play, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to improve. I don't think there's been one course we've played this year of our 3 events going into NCR, and I think I can include that's been under 7,000 yards, par 72s. Those golf courses are very, very tough, have a big course rating and slope, and you know, when you see our average of some of our kids a 74, 75, 76, you know, that's really 3 or 4 over par on a golf course that's playing 7,000 yards. So it's really easy to get sucked into the fact that, oh, you guys aren't playing very good. Well, at times we may not be, but the scores and the golf course you're playing often don't indicate, you know, just how well the kids played.